You guys ready for some wrestling? I'm going to read this from my phone so I don't screw it up. Your opening contest this evening is the Answer the Bell Battle Royal. Via a lottery, 20 competitors have been randomly assigned into 5 groups of 4. Every 2 minutes, a new group will enter altogether. Participants are eliminated when they are thrown over the top rope, with both feet touching the ground. The final person remaining, this is an honor and a privilege for me, will receive the Jeremy Bell. The holder of the Jeremy Bell entitles them to any championship match of their choosing, anytime they like. It's a good trip. You guys ready to see who got assigned to Group 1? Let's bring it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RWA Legacy Doing the Thing. I'm Derek Simonetti, sitting side by side
with Paul Barrows, first time for everything. And here we go, hot start with Mighty Bosch.
And this is the Answer the Bell Battle Royal, our tribute to our fallen friend and an irreplaceable piece of the New England wrestling puzzle, Jeremy Bell. And as explained, this Battle Royal will start with the first group of wrestlers, which looks like we've got the Mighty Bosch, Icebox Lay, 2Buff, and Izzy Star. And we also have, according to my notes here, we've got 5 full groups of wrestlers that will join the fray as the match continues on. The final person in that ring will be awarded the Jeremy Bell and a shot at any championship they wish here in the RWA.
That is quite a prize for the winner. I mean, any championship they want, anytime they want. That's putting a lot of people on notice, whoever wins this match.
You know, they say the best referees are the ones that you don't notice while they're out there. This award will grant any winner of this match a shot at any time they want, which means they could come out of nowhere.
All right, let's see what's about to happen here. Oh, 2Buff already with the nonsense. We going?
Right. We're starting with 4. We're looking for the bell.
Here we go.
And here we go.
You know, I mean, this might just be because he saved my life that one time, but I do have a little bit of a soft spot for the Mighty Bosch. I might be rooting for him a little bit here.
I mean, who doesn't? You want to talk about a guy who kicked off his career over 20 years ago before falling into the realm of the unknown and only returning in the last 5 years to become the professional wrestler that he has become.
And you know what? I've sat beside him as he's talking about how to work this business, how to. Oof.
Hell of a choke slam from the Mighty Bosch. Mighty is exactly the word I would use.
I agree. This is a guy that knows what he's doing. If there's anybody that can make it all the way to the end, I'm pulling for him.
See, this right here is uncharacteristic of the Mighty Bosch. Oof. Izzy Star got 2Buff in the corner, trying to eliminate 2Buff. While the Icebox, big shoulder tackle. Wait a minute, did you see that?
Oh, almost.
Moved him a little. She better try that again.
Boom.
In the corner. I did not expect her to be able to bowl over the Mighty Bosch as she has.
Here she goes. The confidence of this woman, I'm telling you.
Up to the second rope, looking like she's going to give off a couple of big ones here. 2Buff escapes disaster on the other side of the ring with Izzy Star in the corner. You know, now being choked.
I was hoping that Izzy would get him out, maybe have a nice quiet battle royal, but alas, that is not to be.
We are awaiting our second group of 4 wrestlers to join the fray. Once again, this ring could fill up. Wait a second.
That is a lot of person backing up into that.
Mighty Bosch carrying the Icebox around like a backpack, crunching 2Buff and Izzy Star into the corner.
Oh.
Bosch trying to break himself free from the cold backpack. Wait a second.
Here we go.
The countdown is here. 4 more names on the way to the ring. And who do we got?
And icebox on the edge of the ropes. Here we go. Oh, we got our first elimination too.
First elimination, the icebox, but in comes Chris Dozer.
Oh.
Denzel Jordan, the Buff Dad, and Greedy Bones.
If there was ever a man that has never smiled a day in his life, it's got to be Chris Dozer. He always looks like he's ready to murder somebody.
Doesn't have to smile to throw that right hand of death into the face of anybody that gets in his way. Greedy Bones.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a second. Looked like Greedy Bones.
Oh!
That was a miscommunication in the corner. Greedy Bones, of course, one half of the CIA, the Criminals in Action with Frank Bones. Buff Dad saving 2Buff from elimination before getting himself, and then they're pulling on the hair.
Oh, come on. Get in the ring.
Mighty Bosch taking it to Greedy Bones. Denzel Jordan trying to eliminate Chris Dozer.
Good luck to him. Oof.
Buff Dad's still not in this matchup.
Oh, here we go. Must have heard you.
He must have heard me because he's in there now.
Oh, and who would have thunk it? He's saving his kid.
And yeah, exactly. They say every man for themselves here.
But of course.
Wait a second.
Oh!
Izzy Star attempted to powerbomb Denzel out of the ring and ended up taking a Hurricane Rana to the floor.
That's 2 down. Denzel.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Denzel Jordan also eliminated. Izzy Star not taking this lion down.
Oh, man. Oh, if you look back into the ring, Buff Dad over here just choking the life out of Bosch. Oh my God, now Greedy too.
Buff Dad also coming to the rescue at any point that his son 2Buff is in danger.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it's a pretty solid strategy. If the two of them are in there together, and it's 2 against. Oh!
The mighty Buff gets Dozer in the cherries, Paul.
Oh my God.
Buff Dad's smart to run away from the mighty Bosch, but right now Bosch is setting his sights on 2Buff.
Oh, of course, the 2-on-1 again.
Can you imagine, Paul, anybody in this ring winning this match and being able to cash in the Jeremy Bell for any championship in RWA?
I'll tell you what, if it's Chris Dozer, if it's that man, everybody needs to be on high alert. That is a dangerous, violent man.
Can you see Buff Dad challenging for the RWA championship?
Buff Dad?
Buff Dad.
You know, I think it'd be really interesting to see what would happen if it came down to Buff Dad and 2Buff.
It looks like we got group number 3 on the way to the ring. Who do we got? Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Pumpolicious again. Oh.
Chris Sterling.
Oh, this is
unceremoniously being attacked by the Budweiser Twins.
This is a mugging. He's not even in the ring. Come on.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What was that?
Holy
Mac Madness!
After 12 years.
This is his first time anywhere inside of a wrestling ring without stripes in 12 years.
Hey, if there was ever a sentimental favorite to win this thing, it's somebody that's worked that same position as Jeremy Bell, I'll tell you that.
Can you imagine an RWA referee winning the Jeremy Bell, challenging and winning the RWA championship, Paul?
That would be something special, I tell you that much, man.
This last group, 2 tag teams, Pumpolicious and the team of Mac Madness and Chris Sterling.
You know, I wasn't around when Sterling and...
Almost in danger, but still managed to land.
I wasn't around when these two teamed, but it seems like the feelings are still the same. He came to the rescue of Sterling real fast.
Mac Madness and Chris Dozer having a moment. Buff Dad and 2Buff still a menace. Handful of tag teams in there, Paul.
Hey, I mean, if they say any championship, the tag team championships count in that, I would assume.
Theoretically, one member of the team could win!
Unless something like that happens and they eliminate each
Wait a
other.
minute, Johnny Mata!
There we go. Woo!
Both members of the Pumpalicious have seen the grass!
Good for Mac. Good for Mac.
And not even the good kind. Two Buff in danger of being eliminated by Chris Dozer, but Buff Dad to the rescue.
Oh, and here we go again. Come on, these
Wait
guys.
a second, Buff Dad, look at it, wait, lowers the boom, and Two Buff has been eliminated by good old Pops.
Guess he can't save him from himself. Holy.
Chris Dozer eliminates the Buff Dad. Well, there goes that theory of too many tag teams in
Yeah,
this match,
for
Paul.
real. Suddenly there were one.
Mac Madness, Chris Sterling, Chris Dozer, the Mighty
we got
Bosch,
more.
Greedy Bones, and 4 more as Group 4 gets ready to come to the ring.
Group number 4.
Oh, Frankie Bones!
I guess we're back on that tag team action then.
We got Coach Will, we got Jason Devine.
And Alessandro Russo.
And this guy.
That's the main event, Salzer. That's the main event, Alessandro Russo. Alessandro Russo doing the right thing, staying away from the ring. Jason, you know, I gotta say this, and I gotta try and be unbiased about things. I gotta say this, Jason Devine, I was in the ring with him just last week. That's my pick.
Jason Devine, I mean, he's a lot fresher than a lot of the guys in that ring. That's not a terrible pick. I've seen what this guy can do.
And I can tell you, I was not kind to him, and he just kept coming back. I'm even willing to admit that he was this close to putting my shoulders on the mat. That's my pick.
Well, I mean, that's one guy. He's got to overcome all these guys. And do we have more?
We have another group of 4 on the way out. Alessandro
Mac's
Russo.
out of there.
Mac Madness. Well, you know what? Hell of a try after 12 years. I'll give him that.
Absolutely. Take nothing away from the guy.
Alessandro Russo still out here on the floor. Wants nothing to do with Chris Dozer. That is for sure.
There's a lot going on here, but I mean, I'm a little worried for Dozer. He might not want to turn his back to the action for this long.
Well, you can't win the match from the outside, but this could very well be a smart strategy from the main event. What is he doing? Is he giving his hat a seat? Referee's telling him if he doesn't get in the ring, he's eliminated.
That's an ultimatum if I've ever seen one. Let's get him in there. Let's see what he can do.
Not going to deal with this horse malarkey here at RWA Legacy. Coach Will trying to eliminate Greedy Bones.
Oh, and here we go.
As we've got another 4 on the way. Wait a minute, did you see that? Coach Will was trying to eliminate Greedy Bones, but Frank Bones hit Coach Will from behind and caused the elimination of Greedy.
I don't even know if he realized what happened.
I can't imagine Frank did that on purpose, but it's every man for himself. Here's this new
Speaking of
group.
Frank the Crank coming in here.
Frank the Crank, looking the best I've seen him in years. Ricky Medeiros. We've got
Golden
Mike
Boy.
Brasa and the Golden Boy, Harry Brooks.
Frank the Crank and Ricky.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, come on.
Alessandro Russo sneaks in and throws out Chris Dozer.
Oh, Dozer's not too happy about that.
Chris Dozer very upset, but Alessandro Russo celebrating as if he's already won this match. Too many bodies in there to tell.
Absolutely. He still has all of these opponents left, and he's celebrating one.
Frank Bones trying to throw out Frank the Crank. It's a Frank on Frank violence situation. The Mighty Bosch looking to crush up some Fall River phonies in the corner. There are a lot of heavy hitters, pardon the pun, in the ring right now that could walk away with the Jeremy Bell.
Well, I mean, I don't see Shay or Frank, but I mean, there's a lot of other guys in there.
There's a couple of other guys named Frank out.
Oh, what is this?
What is this? David
This is
Morales.
nonsense.
David Morales.
Oh, and there goes oh, come on.
Dave Morales bringing in a hired gun like Danny Adam. I've been away for several months. I can't imagine how big his menagerie of rule breakers has grown to since my time last here. Both members of the Dirt City Murder Crew putting it to Frank Bones.
Ever since Kellen got suspended, he's just been taking it out on anybody that the fans like here at RWA.
Hey, later on tonight, a measure of justice may be served as David Morales' handpicked team takes on the mystery team brought together by Kellen Thomas. Frank the Crank looking to eliminate Danny Adam. Big boot and Danny's gone.
This guy hasn't missed a step. Look at him go.
Frankie Bones, like a snake in the ropes. Almost eliminated, found his way to stay back in the match. Grassa, big boot. Frank Bones up over the top,
Knocking them
clothesline.
both down. Frank Bones in there.
Jason Devine, oh, there goes my pick. Oh, wait, there goes Ricky Medeiros.
I didn't know they stack crap that high.
Where are my papers? Frank the Crank going after Mike Grassa.
How many we got left? Is that 5?
We're down to Frank the Crank, Mike Grassa, the main event, Frank Bones, and the Mighty Bosch, who's been in since Group 1.
Mighty Bosch has got to be tired. I mean, no matter how much conditioning you have.
Mike Grassa was in the danger zone. Frank the Crank eliminated, and we are down to our final 4. Wait a second, the main event! Alessandro Russo just gave Mike Grassa a small little shove and eliminated him from this match.
Can't turn your back on him for a second. That's at least the second time I've counted he's done that, man.
Could Alessandro actually earn himself a spot in the main event?
Oh, man.
Not if the Mighty Bosch and Frankie Bones have anything to say about it. 2 very capable competitors. You know what? I'm going to give them the credit. 3 very capable competitors in that ring right now.
3? You're being very nice.
I've seen Alessandro Russo come a long way. He's still a prick. He's come a long way. Oh, the Mighty Bosch and Frank Bones. Looking for the Irish whip. Ducks under the clothesline. Frankie Bones was going for some kind of Luthez press. Wait a second!
Whoa!
The momentum took the Mighty Bosch out to the floor.
Oh no, the main event.
Russo looking for the Blue Thunder Bomb.
And he hit it.
He's got to focus on getting him out of the ring, not pinned or submitted.
I'll give him this. He knows exactly when to strike. He's shown it this whole time.
This Mount Pleasant audience very much in the corner of Frank Bones.
They are making sure they are heard too.
These people don't want a man in slacks walking away with the Jeremy Bell. Oh, he is loading up for that big stomp. Wait a minute, Frank saw it coming!
Oh! Good for Frank.
You want to talk about somebody who absolutely earned this opportunity, not just tonight, not just last night, but every night for the last several years. Frank Bones has been leaving a mark on the wrestling business, and now he has an opportunity of a lifetime to become any champion he wants to be here in the RWA.
Speaking of any champion he wants to be, we were talking earlier about tag team championships being part of that. There's Greedy, and I mean, we both saw it. He was responsible for that elimination.
That's a real tag team right there. That's a real family. No hard feelings. One of them walked away with it, and now both of these men could very well be the RWA tag team champions.
Absolutely. If I were the losers, I'd be watching my back right about now.